Hey everybody, my name is Intel. Welcome back to Pokemon Shield. Last time we had a mysterious encounter in the park. And today, I think I should first start off with showing off the title screen, because it's actually a really interesting thing. Yeah. It doesn't show the Shield legendary Pokemon on the thing. Yeah. And also a thing. Lots of things that I need to do here. First, I need to get the Wild Area news because I want to do something like really quickly, and it is really important that I do this because there is an event going on in the Wild Area, which is an area which we'll get to soon, and. And I need to do this! I really need to do it! And also there's also another code going on here. 0, 2, 2. I'm not gonna start every day with just simply an event, just like in Pokemon Y version. But it is important that I do this because there are Pokeballs and... Ball gift. This is for the this is pretty much just for a special promotion on the Nintendo Switch. What the hell is it? What's what the? Okay, thank you. There we go. Finally got the thing done. I guess it could not handle it. Just need to focus real quick. There we go. From that, we got now the 10 dive balls, which is really good for fishing. We do need to start off with a fishing rod. And what I want to do today is simply just get myself into the wild area and get ourselves registered for the thing. This is quite the first step, you know. My first step become Junior. I guess I have to train up Scorbunny a bit by having a battle against Pokemon Wild Grass. You should get yourself to the building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball marked on the front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. There's also some Wooloos blocking our path. And now we can actually see how the tall grass actually works. And there isn't any wild encounters, you just simply have to walk into the grass patch where they are appearing. No need to worry about that, but I'm not going. Yeah, that pretty much proven that. And we see that see the Leon's Charizard is right there. Well done, you've managed to reach the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did in my first time. I'm hopeless in directions. See how your world has already grown, all thanks to having Pokemon with you? I'm sure I'm glad I've got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. There you go. Roar! If you don't know what that was, there's fireworks going outside and it's not even... This, of course, I'm doing this on the December 31st. I gave it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. Oh, look! What is it today, Leon? Looking for info for another never before seen super strong Pokemon? I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yamper. Yamper here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. They came to my rescue plenty of times in the day when I got lost on the road. Yeah, and that's his trader, Sonia. What am I gonna say about Sonia? I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Very nice to meet you. My name is Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Dark. He's new Pokemon trainer. Set him on the right path, would you? think I am. He always got his head in the clouds. It's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh look, you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom! Rotom phones are handy little things, aren't they? They got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry, so tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Not really. Don't worry. Here, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokédex on your Photon phone. I'm actually make sure that I'm only because this trainer is of course a newbie. Just so you know, that Pokédex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokédex? She lives in the house down the long route too. I think it's now time I'm actually gonna. I forgot about the. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you got the Pokédex. Love talking to new trainers. Give them new useful stuff. Obtain a potion. Potion. Use it when HP or their hit points gets low. HP is like Pokemon stamina. You can use potions during battle. No, it's possible. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people and read everything you can get on your journey. That's true. Think it's about time for the tutorial of the Pokemon Center. Just to let you know that the tutorial is really short and they could simply and yeah, I'm not gonna skip all of the tutorial stuff, but at least you don't need to suffer through another tutorial of catching Pokemon actually. Oh, of course not. And then, yes, alright, yeah, you can actually skip the tutorial from that. Then there's that guy on the right and left there. He's a bit special. Yep. He is the name raider, the movie leader, and the movie learner in one time. But right now I don't need that. What I need to do is right now is create a nickname, which is Sobble. I want to name it Snipe. Excuse me. No thanks. And if you want to heal your Pokemon, just simply talk to her. And then also this one is pretty much the PC, but you don't need exactly need that all the time, in fact. Kind of unnecessary at this point. And Doug, I've been thinking, if you're Pokemon you want to know, get to try your hand at the Gym Challenge, right? The Gym Challenge, mates. The annual competition where trainers can battle it out for the right to challenge the champion. But the trick is that you've got to be indoors if you want to take that part. And Lee doesn't seem to think I'm up to snuff. So I'm thinking I ought to talk to the professor and see if she could help. You better take part too. The Papa Rifle is just a thing every trainer needs to keep going strong after all. Keeps you motivated, right? Professor House is down the way at the end of the right too. So let's head there and give our team the chance to train up a bit along the way. Alright, Route 2. Okay, Doc. Alright, Doc. It's time for to fill in our teams a bit. And I'm here to teach you how. You need to catch Pokemon if you got any hope of filling that Pokédex. Where'd you come from? Every Pokemon has a type or two, which can make it good against some Pokemon but poor against others. That's the reason you want to catch the different Pokemon to cover one another's weaknesses. So let's have a turn of time as to show you how it's done. Oh yeah, we do still have to deal with that. This is a real way the Pokemon champion catch. Pretty much, he's simply throwing the Pokeball at the. Yes, 50 of us. Pretty much, he throws Pokeballs at the very start, but it's best that you at least It's the best that you would, of course, weaken the Pokemon. I thought that we did not that, but I guess I just forgot about that. Typically, I give you some more Pokeballs in return. I only ask you to catch plenty of Pokemon. Pokemon here around here seem easy to catch, almost like you're itching to join some team with trainer teams, wouldn't you say? Pokemon on your team will also get Pokemon if when you catch Pokemon too, which was something that changed. And of course, they can experience from battles, so take on the other trainers you meet along the path to help your Pokemon thrive. Pokemon will keep on changing and growing as you get strong or something like that. But even I don't know exactly how yet. So your champion is something good, alright? Alright, I'm gonna catch loads of Pokemon. The professor will be shocked when she sees. So about you. I'm not gonna catch any Pokemon. I actually have planned on my team, but it's taking me quite some time for me to actually build that up right now. Alright, that's the trainer. You can see when the trainer is wanting to battle, if they're either doing stuff like that, or if they are pretty much looking side by side. Just to let you know, what I really like about this game is that the trainers, like regular, when you fight against regular NPC, their Pokemon, the way they throw the Pokemon is pretty weird. It's really dramatic, in what I say. It's really flashy and really expressive. That's actually what I feel think, that they really putting character on little like youngsters and such. You will see what I mean a little later when we see, of course, some snobbish side and even some crazy ones. The game's really just build up the character of each, like, every single character type of thing. So pretty much they really filled in the burn. That's really what they really aced it. I think it does. Yes, you can. Yeah, yes. That's what Lee just said. Leon, actually. Leon, not Lee. The Pokeballs. That's gonna be necessary. Cute and strong, together in combination. I have a team already planned out, but of course, one of the things that I'm going to be needing is having actually an 8% chance during a certain event that's happening right now. Right now there is right now the thing is that I'm getting also, while I'm searching for the Pokemon, I'm of course getting a bit rich as well, because lots of nuggets. I'm finding a lot of nuggets when I'm doing that. The only issue I'm going to be having is actually finding the Pokemon I'm actually searching for. I don't even know where Yamper is located, because that will make things a little easier. Yamper is located right here in Route 2. That has a 5% chance of actually showing his face. Very cute and nothing more. It looks like our strength test still has a way to go. Oh, is it Yamper? That's Yamper? Yeah, there it is! So yeah, we have now the Diapulse also added to my thing, but I don't need that right now. It is a fact, I actually found one of the I actually found one of my team members actually right here when I want to do something there. Alright, we got that done. Yamper. This gluttonous Pokemon only assists people with their work and because it wants straight. As it runs, it crackles with electricity. I think I have a good name for him. I actually did this with... I think I'm gonna name him Terravolt. Oh, there we go. And because I, of course, catch it at full health, that's really good for me. Ooh, what? Oh! You... I think I know what's happening here. Meowth has pickup, doesn't he? Yes, yes, I thought so. I couldn't beat Hop, but I'm gonna beat you. Blipbug. Also, yes, it does indeed have such a small head. Nick it. I think we can have this guy. Oh, it has Payday! Oh, this thing has Payday. I'm not gonna use Meowth a lot, but I'm just gonna try for it. You know what I want to I'm not gonna use Meowth a lot, but I think I'm gonna at least try for it. That's Payday. Quick attack. You just heard that? You just heard that, right? By now I'm gonna have a little bit of money from that. Also, this Meowth will never evolve. Yes, this Meowth will never evolve. Money, and I'll take some extra small cash. And there's a professor. So you haven't raffled all the secrets of the Dynamax phenomenon yet? Oh goodness no, the whole thing is still full of questions. I'd hoped that my granddaughter would take over my research, but... Dear me, I'm sorry, I didn't notice. I didn't notice my guests. My name's Magnolia. Welcome, young traders. Well, come now. Let's head indoors. Why, Hop dear, I see Bruno has made some new friends. And it must be dark. I trust you received the Pokédex from Sonia. I'm sure you'll have it complete in no time. My apologies. You must already know about Dynamax, right, Dark? Professor Magnolia has been doing research in the Dynamax phenomenon for years and years, and it takes a proper understanding of the thing if you plan to use Dynamax into the fullest. There you go again, Leon, always talking about Pokemon. There are other things that are worth knowing about too, you know. Like how many different types of teeth there are. Hey Professor, do us a favor, would you? Help us convince Lee he should endorse us for the Gym Challenge. Oh Leon, why wouldn't you endorse them? Hop and Dark only just started out as Pokemon trainers. There's still loads they don't know yet. Dearie, I thought your dream was to have everyone in the Galar region becomes strong trainers, isn't that right? Yeah, you're not wrong. That goal precisely is the reason I gave them both Pokemon, in fact. Right then. In that case, how about this? Let's see if the two of you can show me such a brilliant battle that I am left with no choice but to endorse you. And don't worry, I'll make sure both your teams are in good shape before the battle starts. Right, are you waiting outside, Targ? I'm still not going to do his team yet because he... I know what he's going to start out with, actually. I should start with Terrible just because. Hurry up, dog! You gotta bound me so I can get myself that endorsement! I'm going to become the greatest Pokemon trainer there is. And to that, I need endorsements to take part in the gym challenge. Come at me with everything you have, so you can prove to Lee that we've got what it takes. Of course. I'm quite interested in seeing how you two young trainers battle too. Listen, you two, the reason I am unbeatable is because I learn from every battle I see or take part in. That's how I've gotten to where I am today. So show me something good in this battle. It's time for my legend to begin. Oh, his team actually is all about you having there. You start to really, of course. Have you gotten a bit stronger? Me and my team will put you to the test and see. I should use Nuzzle, let's see. Nuzzle 20... Nuzzle should actually first paralyze, and paralyzing is not a bad thing. Nuzzle, here goes. Alright. Let's switch because of that growl. Every time he gets better, that's good. What is our next? Sends out Score Money. Now look at you, seems you really learn your type matchups. How things are true power, our flames are burning bright. He actually says things differently when he depending on what spot he is. Actually, his green power only becomes stronger when he his green power actually becomes stronger when he has Cookie as his partner. Cookie D. Oh, Cookie D doesn't know. Well, almost Leon Peck. Okay. It'll be close, but exactly my sort of match. Did you hear that sound? It actually was, I feel mistaken, that's actually for when Pokemon actually just flies back, flies in the air, or just simply flies before he actually comes on the ground, like what Ruby did. The mega sound. I need to hurry up because the thing is kinda really close to the thing. You landed a clear hit on my Pokemon? You've got plenty of spirits, that's for sure. Got it that I lost, but I expect nothing less of my rival. And I even got my Pokeball throw perfect too. Sing the feet and the joy of victory. I guess going through both is the key to the two of us getting strong, right? Oh, Dark Hop. Well, after seeing a match like that one, I suppose I have little choice but to give you both an endorsement as champion. You attained a letter of endorsement. A letter of recommendation that you'll need in order to participate in the gym challenge. Yes, thankfully, I sure am going to win my way through the gym challenge to reach you. You may be both young still, but plenty rough around the edges. But it was a proper battle. George and I were both feeling the excitement in every last cell of our bodies. You've got tended to caught up in things like how you throw your Pokeball out. Things like that have nothing to do with real strength. Honestly, I'd worried about you still obsessed over that sort of nonsense, but it seems like you've gone a bit, little brother. I'd like to see some more thrilling battles out of you too, Dark. Alright, Dark, you and me are going to train up against one another to aid that champion's title. Absolutely. The more we keep battling against one another, the more our Pokemon will grow. Hey, what's that? Doc, would you look at this? They're wishing stars. Since there are two of them, you should take one yourself. A stone found in the Galar region with a mysterious power. It's said that your dreams come true if you find one. With one of these, my Pokemon with Dynamax, they're gonna be massive! Yes! Trust you to pull something like this. They say wishing stars fall down for those who have a true wish in their heart, you know. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. I will be the greatest trainer ever. There, I said 3 times. So surely my wish will come tonight. Don't be silly, Al. Those wishing stars are composed of a curious sort of rock containing unknown power. They are one of the most precious resources we have here in the Galar region. They won't do a thing for you in that state. Give them to me now, and I will have you sorted. Alright, you've done heaps of research on your Dynamax phenomenon, haven't you, Professor? Then please give Dark and me the power to Dynamax our Pokemon. First, we've got the battle against that mad Pokemon in the Slumming Wield, and now this. It really feels like we're getting caught up in the adventure of a lifetime. I do understand your excitement, young man, but don't get carried away. You want to save your energy for tomorrow's journey. Since I came back home right in time before all the excitement. Yeah, you lost. Why not have some dinner? You must be hungry. I've been totally obsessed with making the trendy curry here. The latest trendy curries. Noble. Smiling last, and our time for our adventure to truly start. Good morning to you, young challengers. Now, is it true that you've really met some Pokemon you don't really recognize? Is there anything more you can tell me about it? Well, there was this heavy fog, and this even weirder Pokemon appeared. Dark tried to fight it out, but I think we both passed out or something. It's all pretty hazy. Alright, found of information you have. Dark Hop, these are for you. You got a Dynamax band from Professor Magnolia and slipped it on your wrist. A racing star has been affixed to it. It lets out a light that allows Pokemon to Dynamax when at a power spot. Those are your Dynamax bands. I made them by filling the wishing stars you found last night into those bands. Thanks, Professor. This is brilliant. It's like the one Leah has on him too. Now you can Dynamax a Pokemon like he does. My word, you don't waste any time, do you? I think you'll find it not so simple as all that. There are two conditions you meet if you hope to have your Pokemon Dynamax and take on that gigantic form. Now, don't be afraid to go all sorts of places and meet all sorts of Pokemon. That will help fill out your Pokédex too. Legend of my reign is finally about to begin. Come on, dog. I'll beat you to the station. Alright, now we have something new interesting. We have the Wycom added in. One last thing before you race. See, I've got some great advice for you. You know, sometimes you see Pokemon running around in tall grass, yeah? If you look really slow and crouch down, those Pokemon won't pay you any notice. On the internet, if you listen to them, you'll be sure to catch their attention. If you need a rubbish and whistling, just remember this. Need a Filbert shift? Press the left stick. Try it out. Let's see who can catch the most Pokemon, dog. I'm not catching any single one of them. Remember at your station, right? Where we went to pick up Lee before? That will be the goal, so see you there. Yeah, but I'm not gonna catch any Pokemon. Luckily, because we made a really sure shot to making any kind of progress. And there's the Yamper right in front of us. Some Pokemon do need pop out outside the tall grass, so and that Yamper is actually one of those. And there's Zigzagoon. I'm not gonna catch a Zigzagoon. Researched. Oh, I saw item and revive. Come on, dog, you'll never beat me to change at that pace. I'm having a heavy back and you don't. So how about we with talk? None. TM40 Swift. That's a team. A TM, mate. With a TM like that, you can teach your Pokemon a new move in a flash. And use them again and again too. That one can teach the move Swift. You gave it to me ages ago and now it's yours. The gym challenge will begin in Motor Soak. And our gym and train is waiting, so let's go! Interesting fact about a little bit, we're going to actually have to walk through a very, very dangerous location to reach that point. What are you doing here, Mom? I knew this day was coming, since the moment you chose Scorbunny as a partner, darling. I wasn't really was to kind of to let us know that you two were setting out. So here, a last little gift to see you well set on your way. All the kit you'll need for camping. No matter what happens, if you and your Pokemon partner are together, I know you'll be fine. Thanks, Mom. And just how lucky you are, Mother, to be first ever pair of champion brothers. Because I'm certain to be the champion next, you'll see. Of course you will, darling. Anyway, do have fun and take care of yourself. You'll be welcome back home anytime. Over off. Wish us luck. Not that I need it. There are loads of trainers and all kinds of Pokemon out there waiting for us. My excitement running out ahead of me even faster than the train can go. Come on, we're off. Motor Soak is surrounded by a vast wild area. It's a real sight. There are all sorts of wild Pokemon just running about everywhere you look. Plus, you can camp out, do a spot fair. I don't think I could ever get tired of it. Isn't this the wild area? What were we stopped here for? Yes, this is the wild area station, making a mistake. I'm sorry to tell you that the train is halted due to the lack of voodoo on the tracks. I'm sorry, this is brilliant. Brilliant. This wild area is massive, there are loads of Pokemon to battle here. Don't you, Dark? This is the best possible place to put together the greatest team. Well, hey, do you have a picture highlight? Oh no, I think it was, don't mind me. This is actually pretty rare, actually. Hey, have you and Eevee had I knew it! You've had a Let's Go experience with Eevee, haven't you? I hope you have another Let's Go experience with this Eevee too. In order to obtain this specific Eevee, this Eevee will not evolve, but it can also Gigantamax. Which I'll explain later. Thanks to its unstable genetic matter, this special Pokemon contains many different possible evolutions, but this one cannot. This Eevee that gave you a special note, you should definitely Dynamax it. What it means with having a Let's Go experience, well, like he says on the tin. You can only obtain this Eevee if you have a save file with Let's Go Eevee in it. There are some Pokemon games with actually, there are 3 Pokemon games, Pokemon Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu, and Pokemon Quest, which actually gives you some special things. So welcome to the wild area. This is a very massive area, filled with lots of very level kind of thing. That's what's like way out there. And between there and here are countless new Pokemon waiting to be met. Hello, even this is Sonia. My friend gave me a proper evil in her own way. Those 2 young trainers are setting out on a journey, but what are you doing with your life? Ouch. I never you mind that. Nothing to worry yourself over. Besides, I've been rather curious about that Pokemon you 2 met in the forest. I've been thinking I should look into it. So the timing works so fine. I'm discovering really new news, and maybe even Granite will admit I have got some talent. Yeah, actually being an adult has its own challenge, eh? I said you needn't worry about it. I'm glad to be on the road, Billy. It's been ages. It'll be great fun to fish and camp and rough it up outside again. And I'm gonna stick ahead in as many of those red glowing dens as I find. I'm gonna battle the snot out of a bunch of Dynamax Pokemon and fill in a page into my legends. If you want to know what to talk about with that, then check. Dynamax Pokemon are really on another level too, you know. Better Dynamax your partner Pokemon too, if you want to take on Pokemon that strong. I think I should make mention of, well, you find spots here and there in the wild tournaments are rather being light. If you think you're up to, check them out. There are Dynamax Pokemon lurking inside. So with that, how about I send you off if it's not true for me? A Pokemon box link. You can use the Pokemon box link to access your Pokemon boxes while on the road. You'll be able to add Pokemon to your party or transfer Pokemon from your party to your box. The Pokemon box links, you'll be able to put Pokemon from your team into your boxes or take Pokemon from add them into anything you like. So yeah, it's pretty much your link to the Pokemon storage systems. So yeah, here we go, into the wild area, and I'm actually going to have a little bit of interesting moments here. I'm actually going to be grinding some some Dynamax Pokemon, so I think I should end it off with just a max raid battle. When you investigate a Pokemon Den, there will be some Watts, and you can see there are some Max Wildebeests. And I actually want to battle a Max Raid battle, actually, with a very specific Pokemon, actually. But I think I should actually just simply do this one right now, don't invite others. I will not give you the tutorial about Max Raid battles yet a bit much about the Dynamax phenomenon because it will take some time, but I will explain, I will show you about max rated bells right now. When you battle against a max rated bell, you have a gigantic Pokemon and you battle with all four Pokemon. There are many kinds of max rated bells going on right now, and there's even an event one that's right now going on, which allows you to get Magikarp with a 8% chance of getting a shiny Magikarp. When you battle against in the max rated bell, you fight against it's pretty much a 4 against 1, but the problem is that your opponent actually can attack 2 times per turn. And the AI is also a bit of a garbage one. However, grinding is unnecessary with this thing. You should only just farm a little bit of things here. But there are of course a bit of problems here and there. And that lies with losing conditions. When our turns are passed, you lose automatically. Also, be a bit warned with yeah, pretty much you lose automatically if you lose if 10 turns start going, or 4 Pokemon have been defeated. You can also nullify the opponent can also nullify your stat changes, and also has a moveset of 4, but also can change between max moves and regular moves. That makes things a little bit dangerous. On higher ranks, you will also sum up a barrier protection from, which is also not a safeguard, but also protects them from any kinds of attack for a little bit while until they until it's been smashed to pieces. When they've been smashed to pieces, they lose a bit of their health and also have their stats changed. When you defeat the Pokemon, you can catch them or simply do not. I'm not going to catch Pokemon right now. You can also join max rate battles like this. But I want to make mention of these little guys here. I will be farming these little things. They're called experience candies. They give experience points when given to them, and you can get them in hordes. You're guaranteed to get at least a lot of them by simply participating in a max rate battle. Simple as that. Pretty much, yes. And also, yes, you just saw me just move the camera. You pretty much use the right stick to pretty much move around. And I'm not going to talk about this, which people are kind of complaining about a lot. No, switch Pokemon. In order to switch Pokemon around because they used the first one, you should simply do this. A little bit of problem with the AI. If you get Eevee, Wobbuffet, and Solrock, you're kind of a bit of a trouble here because they have their AIs kind of suck. And just to get you a little bit of a note how powerful these experience points candies they are, they're really nice actually. They're really one of the best things in the entire game. What is grinding? I don't know. Also a little bit of warning in the wild area because there's a little bit of a problem in there. There are of course also some Pokemon that are level 60 or higher. Oh god, Solrock. Solrock will only use rock pulse and cosmic power most of the time and have And his only offensive move is confusion, but he keeps doing it constantly. My slap. My accuracy has been lowered, but that's not exactly a problem because Max Moves actually has his sure shots. See? Cosmic power and such, yeah. Cosmic power and rock power, that's all he's doing. Yeah, he's also can get some items that also resell for a lot of money. See, I'm not sure. Let's see which one I'm getting, and after that, got in your way in your main path. Oh, here we go. Aww. Next strike. I'll save another Magikarp is needed part of my team, but I'm going to need some time finding the main price of this game here, of this product because Magikarp actually there's an 8% chance for a rather rare one. So I will be focusing myself on that one before I doing any of that. Liquidation. Oh, that makes this a little easier. Oh, and with this Magikarp raids, they're a little bit special as well. I'm going to show you this. Right now, during every single Magikarp event, Magikarp raid, you can get rather rich, shall we say. How rich, you may say? Well, why don't you see when I defeat this thing? Also about the max raid battles, you get you can get Pokemon with their hidden abilities. You get nuggets. You get a lot of nuggets. So I'll be farming those Magikarp raids, so I will be I think that should be enough for now. I will see you guys next time for when I After I find my that special magic orb.